Ahoy, crewmates. I think y'all know what time it is. It happens to be Valentine's Day, but guess who does not give a shit? Me, playing Disco Elysium. First up, the fit. Black button up. Floral tie. It's like I'm also wearing a pink pair of pants, but it doesn't like. I turned the wrong one. Unfortunately, it doesn't like completely match, which kind of sucks, to be honest. But it ain't that big a deal. I have some notes. One note. I wrote, the armor, period. Classia said he was only wearing the leggings when he died, which means that someone put the armor back on after he was killed if her story is true. Additionally, it seemed as though the armor would be difficult to put on, because not only was it put back on, it was taken off after he was hung, right? And and I also got to thinking. So I found the bullet. Like I put my fingers up his mouth and like reached and like pulled the bullet out of like his brain or something. Which there would have either been a hole in the back of his head and the bullet like got lodged, like I don't know. Like him, it does not make sense how he got shot. The evidence does not line up. Like if he was really in that position that Classia said he would, then the bullet would have gone through the back of his head, not through the front where I would have been able to pick it out with my fingers, which makes me think that he got shot, that Classia was just lying. So, unfortunately, I did not suss her out, and I did not pass that volition check, and I can't retry it because she's fucking gone. But we're gonna go back up there and try to figure shit out now. First, I'm gonna investigate my room.
The bed's a little nicer now. You could get a good night's sleep here.
No time to rest yet. Newly replaced glass shining in the morning light. You hear traffic outside. Back in the world again. Oh. Interesting. You see gleaming white enamel, no bottles inside. Look, the door is opened. You can walk right into Kim's room. Interesting. The Stereo 8 player has been reunited with its right speaker. Oh, what's this? Authority and Suggestion. RCM Lieutenant's Pants. This one gives me composure. Let's see how it looks. Oh, I like those. Let's see how it looks with my full outfit on. RCM Commander, wait. Lieutenant's Pants. Patrol coat. That's kind of swag. That's also kind of swag. But I want the conceptualization bonus. I can also take my gun off. I don't have any... Oh, I have one bullet. Weird. I guess I'll go check out Kim. I'll check out the mirror and then I'll check out Kim's room.
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. You see the reflection of your face in the mirror, such as it is. A regular, clean-shaven police officer.
Let the mirror be for now. Last week last week? It's Saturday, so I guess technically this week. On Wednesday, at the art program I volunteer at. This is not related to the game at all, but I taught one of the kids there, one of the boys, how to tie a tie. I taught him and his girlfriend. It was awesome. It was so fun. It made me feel like such a dope lesbian auntie, you know? Medicinal supplies on the cupboard. Mercurochrome, a scalpel, and I didn't get to read it because I was busy on the word.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You may have notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Gat open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thanks for keeping this thing alive a little longer. Point to yourself. I'm such a burden. I should just fuck off. I saw apocalyptic visions of the darkness, behind darkness, behind darkness. I thought I was dead for a moment.
Back there on the plaza? I think you very nearly had a heart attack. Alcoholism has damaged you more than bullets have. We should go. I am sure neither of us feels solid enough to keep loitering in this room. Let's go.
Okay, Kim. Let's get out of here. Let's go do our job. I have a skill point? I do. I also leveled up my rhetoric. I can retry Sealang's check. I can retry the novelty dice maker's check. I wonder why. I can try Andre's check. I can try Suna's check, but I still don't know about the... I still don't know about the pail. Wait, what happens if I click on this? I didn't check this one out.
The fan stands.
Nothing new. Nothing new. I probably shouldn't run. Ouch, that leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. That's exactly what I was thinking. Looks like she left something on the table.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift?
The lieutenant turns to the staircase suspiciously, looking for any signs of another presence in the shadows above. What could this gift be?
I am not drawing my gun. Yet. But I don't like gifts.
Just don't walk into another radio trap, okay? Relax. Not everyone is out to trap you.
Seems she left in a hurry.
It's hardly surprising.
Leave. That was the note that I interacted with. I wonder if she took all the pills out of the bathroom.
The medicine cabinet is empty.
Yep.
Not even a toothbrush. Pity.
Pity. She's really cleaned this out.
Mm-hmm. She certainly had her priorities straight when she was packing.
Close the cabinet. I mean, I know her real name. Supposedly. She could have been lying. But I think it's unlikely. A red thread made of nylon. It leads out of the room and onto the roof. Can I interact with the window?
You see the same two neon-lit shapes. A man and a woman. Only now a red thread bisects the room,
Oh, wait, never mind.
pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
Okay. So he was facing toward the window. Okay, so that means that the bullet definitely got in his mouth.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
The lieutenant tests the thread with his finger, drawn taut. It rebounds instantly.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime.
Where does the thread lead?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof, B triple prime.
Okay. Yeah, so it did come from the island, and I don't know how to get to the fucking island. I can probably get there today.
The island in the bay.
Is she trying to tell us the shot came from the islet?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
How did she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass. It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
This is her way of saying she's sorry. That's kind of like what I think. I feel like at this point she doesn't have any reason to mislead us, and I feel like I'm inclined to think that she hasn't been misleading us. Like, I think she left for her own safety, and she really does want to figure out who killed Lily. This is her way of saying she's sorry.
I find that hard to believe, but at this point, what difference does it make?
That's kind of true. This is also the only point of origin we haven't ruled out yet.
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
You seem unenthusiastic.
I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days.
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything.
Oh, maybe we need to go to the island. The wind blows in from the open window. The lieutenant sighs, looking into the cold distance across the island. I'm going to the island. Are you in?
Of course, of course. I'm in.
He takes a second to gather himself and says,
How do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone.
Lillian, the net picker, she's tarring her boat.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Blink, leave. Let's check outside real quick. The thread is tied to the antenna.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
And it's a white check, so I can retry it. I feel like I probably should have tried it earlier, if anything. Whatever. I'm not even gonna try. I don't care enough. No, that's not where I wanted to go. Oh, don't run, don't run. I got shot in the leg like 2 days ago. I should not be running. I hope Titus is down here. I really want to talk to him. I'll talk to Gart. Shit's changed.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
I did. Thank you. Big improvement.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire. I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was a nice shot. I was watching until you hit him. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. Anyway.
He clears his throat.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by, in the danger zone, so to say.
Huh.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now. This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. Just felt I needed to specify that.
Where did everyone go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business.
What happened to the man with the sunglasses?
I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad.
Okay, so I have to mention, when it happened, you were right out there on the balcony.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a bad ass.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
If you say it as two different words like that, it sounds like there's something wrong with your ass. Just nod stoically.
He nods back at you, even more stoically. Just two badass men nodding stoically. Make that three. The lieutenant is nodding too, hands crossed.
Awesome, awesome. All right, thanks.
No problem. They'll come back. They always do.
Goodbye. Wow. Yes, Titus! Titus is here! The cook is gone. I'm so excited to talk to Titus.
You see a heavy steel door. The door does not budge.
The door does not budge. Tragic. You got anything to say to me, my queer brother?
Hi again, Gendarme.
Nope.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Let's talk to Titus.
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his bear in welcome.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Crazy motherfucker. Didn't think you had that fury in you, but I guess I've misjudged a lot of people lately. That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. The fucks did not expect that.
He looks at you with unmistakable respect.
I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you for intervening, fellas. That was mighty brave of you.
He extends his hand.
This is big. It's as big of a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstances.
Ooh. Shake his hand and nod in silence.
Now, how can I help you?
I'm sorry about the people you lost.
Theo was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. Never could imagine him withering away on a sickbed. But Angus, he was just a stupid kid. Didn't realize the mess he'd gotten into. Trusted me. Still, The balls on that kid. Went down fighting for someone else's shit like a fat, angry bear.
Here it comes. The last one is the worst one. He only deals with it by drinking copious amounts of 8% beer.
And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I'd love that crazy homo like my own brother. We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit.
This job is shit. Hold on, where's that Shanky fella?
Dennis, that poor little rat is dead too. I always thought he'd run. But no, he stayed. Stupid, brave fella.
He didn't like him. That only makes it worse.
Aww. They were good people. I'm sorry it went like that.
Well, yeah. Memento mori. Right.
Memento mori, or remember that you must die, is a slogan various religious orders have thrown around since the dawn of mankind to emphasize the vanity of earthly life and the transient nature of all earthly pursuits. In essence, it means one should live virtuously in this life to live better in the afterlife.
I'm not sure that really applies here.
Sure it does. Live every day like it's your last. 'Cause you might be dead tomorrow.
I agree with that, Titus. What's going to happen to the Hardy Boys now?
I guess I'll take a closer look at our union members. There's bound to be some ambitious fellows there who'd love nothing more than advancing social democracy by busting some heads.
It's awesome.
Might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing windows, and maybe wants to have some fun with his brother. Anyway, don't you worry. As long as Titus Hardy's standing, there will be Hardy Boys.
Do you know what happened to Classia?
Don't know? Don't care. I'll be glad if I never see that fucking woman again.
Even after all that hell, he's still bitter about her?
Titus, after all we've been through, level with me. You really liked her, didn't you?
Nope.
He did.
Same here, man.
He shrugs and tries to look uninterested.
Any idea what I should do now?
Judging by the sight of you, I'd suggest crawling into bed with a bottle of whiskey in one hand and a big tit in the other.
That sounds like heaven.
Yeah, go pay Monica a visit in Janrock. She's got a knack for making men forget about their worries. Biggest pair of milkers in all Rebacho.
Hell, you both look like you could use some feminine company right now.
Thank you for your advice, Eugene, and you too, Alain. I do always appreciate a good use of the expression milkers.
It sincerely amuses him how hard these guys typecast themselves.
I'm so glad that I leveled up my rhetoric and that I got that.
You're welcome, Bina Claude. You're all right in my book.
So long, fellows. Be good so I don't have to come back here again.
Take care, coppers. You two look after yourselves now. Death passed on you today, but men don't get that lucky twice.
Copo Loco. And normal cop, I guess. Good luck in Shamrock. Scars made the best tattoos, they say.
Thanks for getting involved, guys. Not a lot of cops would step into that line of fire, but you did.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding you back, I've got a few vacancies. You'd make one hardy boy, copper.
And Titus Hardy himself would make a good officer. That man was born to lead.
The RCM could really use a man like you, Titus. Think about it.
I will, capo. That's a promise. Now scoot, 'cause the Hardy Boys got some mourning and drinking to do.
Take it easy on the drink. The danger has not passed. This town needs you on your feet.
Good point, Bino Claude. We'll keep the vol under 12% tonight.
Perfect. Oh my gosh, Titus the GOAT. I love him. He's such a cool character. I really like how he's written. I really like how he, all of the interactions I have with him. What the fuck? Un jour je serai de retour près de toi.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil. This was Cindy the Skull.
Looks like Cindy the Skull has finally found words for her masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it. Yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
I smell heavy fuel oil.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
Step back, Lieutenant. Set the graffito on fire with a lit cigarette. I'm not doing that. That seems dangerous. That seems really dangerous. Oh my gosh. I can fast travel to the island, but... wait. Hold on. I can't retry the wood, though. A cafeteria window. I'm gonna go to Sea Lang. And I'm also gonna try my best to keep my finger off of the shift button so that I do not sprint and not, like, double-click whenever I'm walking around. Because I do feel like sprinting is going to lead to consequences now. I'm gonna ask Sea Lang to give me money.
Wow!
Wow, what?
A cop limping down the street, bleeding from the shoulder, face bruised, looking like hell? You know what that is? Cool! That's cool!
Need funds for the island, ratted out the lady driver. Persuade him to give you money.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember.
Hey, you seem like a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force?
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
Because you need to solve the biggest case in the history of criminal sciences.
See this island over there? I need money to fund an expedition there. It's important for the case.
Oh, I like expeditions. And I like you. I can give you 10 real.
Corruption.
It's just like bus or seagull. A kid watching out of a window describing things going by. He doesn't like it too much, but what do you do?
Corruption. That's fucking hilarious. And he points it out. Oh, I love that. I love that. So it looks like the lorries are still stuck here. Let's go talk to Roy, see if he's got anything.
Between you and me, this is why I don't get involved in local politics.
You're calling this politics?
In its purest form. Now, what can I do for you?
What's this?
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hyomdal burning. The antlers on the hood of the man's cloak and his piercing blue eyes are familiar.
Sniff the t-shirt.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay. But please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about?
What's the deal with the man on this t-shirt?
It's the man from Hyomdal.
Walking away from his burning village. Yes.
Their matter-of-fact tone belies their surprise at the fact that you didn't recognize the figure in the print. Lie, sire, for no reason.
I was a very sheltered child. My parents only let me read boring books about ordinary people, and the man from Hyomdal looks extraordinary.
That's very sad, man. Then you missed out on some pretty well executed, albeit repetitive, adventure literature. The man from Hyomdal is the hero of a series of popular books based on a fictional version of Kotla, mostly what is nowadays Arda NFD. In fact, most people don't think that man from Hyomdal ever really existed, but they are wrong.
Hyomdal isn't a real place.
Neither is the man a real man, of course, but both the man and Hyomdal are an ontological necessity. But hey, it's not worth getting into an argument about.
Wow. What?
What do you mean the man from Helmdall was real?
I mean, even if the man from Helmdall didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
Okay.
He sounds incredulous.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Helmdall, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
It's for the best, because Eamdal is not a real place, and thus he could not have gone there. His theory isn't exactly incoherent, but its logic does suggest some unusual neural activity. Interesting. Very, very unique energies indeed. Geomagnetic ley lines, one might even say.
How much are you selling this t-shirt for?
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
Cool, I'll think about it.
You should.
Physical instrument shivers. Ooh. I've thought it over. I want to buy the t-shirt.
Welcome to Helmdall, officer.
Cool. Was my perception not high enough to see that before? Did I have to have like 4 perception? That's fucked up. Oh, I didn't mean to sprint. I want to read the description on the t-shirt. The man from Helmdall is standing in front of a burning village, dual-wielding his ever-present Zweihanders. His muscles look ready to burst out of the 2-dimensional print and onto your 3-dimensional life. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not mean to sprint. I only clicked the button once. Check out the trap.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and unhealthy. A few lie on their backs with their legs twitching. Still, no phasmid. Poor things.
Poor things indeed. Oh. Seems the walker was either very confused or drunk out of his mind. Probably both.
Officer Harry, you're wounded. Why are you wounded? You look terrible.
Oh.
You're not limping. You're you.
Wow.
She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
You seem angry. Why?
Look at you. You can barely walk.
Oh. Some people hurt me.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
I also got shot in the chest. Point to your chest.
That's nothing to brag about, officer.
It's not serious. He'll be okay.
I don't really want to talk about... You should see the other 2 guys. 2 dead, 1 in the hospital. I don't know if I want to say that. I will. I want to see what she says.
So you're a killer? That's good, I guess. I guess. Better than being dead.
I was a killer long before this happened.
Aye. Not a lot of RCM men who aren't killers.
She knew you were one when you took her to Land's End.
Oh, I have a question for you.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
We need to get to that island.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
Can we borrow your boat?
If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull, I just got it nice and yellow, and no drinking on the boat, and no joyriding either.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or 2. Official police business.
Aye.
Nod along attentively.
The crow's feet disappear, from the corners of her eyes
2 days
as she smiles at you.
2 days of sunshine. I just got a bacterial infection.
I'm sad to hear that. Take care of that with Ether, will you? Don't get too many RCM men round here. Be sad to lose the first one.
What's on that island? She said, "Ugh, I have to read this? Nothing, just ruins. Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war. For the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it."
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
You said you haven't been there yourself. Who has then, if not you?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me.
This must be one of the many fortifications that was used in the dying days of the revolution against coalition forces before they took this city.
The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such.
Which kids?
The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go? Would that be alright?
Be my guest. They've a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do.
Is there anything I should know about getting there?
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
Thank you. We'll use your skiff to get there then.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
Be seeing you. Man, her concern, oh my gosh. Her voice actor, excellent, did an excellent job there, oh my gosh. But like, her concern is so like, it's so heartbreaking for her to be, because we just went on a date like several days ago, and, like had fun together, and then like she sees me like limping, talking about how like after a shootout with like talking about how I got shot in the chest. Oh my gosh.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Okay, kids, you've been to that island, right?
On that island?
The one who's busy kicking his stone points to the bay. The bay? Yes, that one. I need to know what's there.
That's, nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great. And we make a fire. We make a fire. Mm-hmm. Gather the sticks for the fire. And bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war, but this could be important.
Wait, you mean shells?
I don't know what these are.
What then?
They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off.
Someone lives on the island?
No.
The boy answers, shaking his head vehemently.
Yes.
His brother looks at him, then at you.
Let's go with yes.
Okay. Why is he the fire guy?
Because
The boy pauses to think.
he asks to put the fire out.
Why does he ask you to put the fire out?
I don't know. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like people to be there. You shouldn't go. Yes.
The other one adds laconically, standing with his hands glued to his sides like a little tin soldier. You mentioned something about lights.
I don't know.
Did you mean there are electrical lights?
He points to the streetlight.
Yes.
The boy looks at his toes. Is there anything else you can tell me about this guy? Age? Does he live there?
No, he doesn't live there. I don't think. No, he lives there. Been there twice, 2 times. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
Anything else? What does this guy look like?
I don't know.
They say almost in unison. How come?
We ran. He just yelled we shouldn't be there.
Your father used to go to that island too, didn't he?
Our father killed himself. Don't say that, he didn't.
His brother punches him. The boy's eyes well up like he's about to start crying. Your father did not kill himself.
I don't know.
The boy who made the claim finds himself unsure of it. He looks around.
Doesn't even have anything to do with this, you. Father isn't a fire guy.
The two things are unconnected. Your question didn't make sense.
Noted. Is that all you know? Is there anything more you can tell me about the island?
There's
The boy says, rubbing his eyes. It's clear that he has no intention of finishing the sentence.
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on that island.
Bye, kids. Take care. Go to the island. Oh, stop running. I would talk to the old lady, but I just, like... I'm honestly way more invested in the case right now. I love it how, like, as soon as, like, I just low-key became disinterested in all the communist stuff.
A
Or at least,
skiff
like, a lot
with
of
a
it.
small steering engine in the back floats on
Soon
the
as shit got
calm
real.
mirror of the sea. Its two seats are empty.
Continue.
Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now? Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts? Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
I'm not ready yet. So that makes me think that I get one trip there. Like, I'll probably get to go there once and then come back. I don't think I'm going to get to go back and forth. So is there anything that I can think of that I want to do before I go over there? There's something about a fire guy who might live there. I could talk to Lillian once more. I'm gonna sit here and think for a second. So there's bullet casings on the island. There's a guy who goes there sometimes, occasionally, maybe lives there. I don't know what else I would do before I go.
The skiff floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its two seats are. Once you get in, have you made... Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
Get in and ride to the island. As much as I want to hold the boombox, we were told not to party on the boat. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. This is awesome. Maybe I should have held the boombox.
Want to be free. Want to be free.
I hope this doesn't, like, stop all of the other stuff. I hope this isn't, like, the end of the game. There's an oil spill, it looks like.
Want to be free. Eternity.
Disco Infernum? They said
The
Disco
boat
Inferno
comes to a slow stop.
in the song.
The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence. In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance. There is very little wind here today. The ghost is standing still. You look at your arms, then the cliffs above you. Let's go.
He whispers, climb out. Rusted train trails off in the ocean.
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
This leads to the depot, I prefer to say depot, in Land's End.
Ah, yes, so it seems.
What do you think it was used for?
For bringing munitions to the island, maybe? And supplies? You could also lock the bay when you raise the chain.
Lock it from whom?
From enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachol. This sea fort was a revolutionary fortification, I believe.
Finished thought. Okay. Makeshift bridge. The bombs were powerful enough to break the foundation. Let's investigate down here. Oh. Doesn't look like I can. The soundtrack is beautiful here. These tires are falling apart. They're at least 50 years old. Alright, I can't go over there, so I'm gonna go up here. I feel like the game is getting so intense now. These stairs feel ancient. Soldiers' feet ran up them long ago. Attention, inflammable. The lingering trace of mazout in the air. Some fuel has leaked out of the barrel. Black, viscous. I have no clue what mazout is. I've never seen that word before. Oh. Warm air from the inside of the building. It's warmer than out here. The barrel says ICM. You see a star with little specks in it. I wonder what that means. Warm blood trickles down your armpit. The ligature is off. It's nothing. No way to get up there. The stairs are gone.
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
Kim, what is the ICM?
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army. The black and white army of the revolution.
Sounds an awful lot like
RCM. It sounds like RCM, Revachol Citizens Militia.
It does.
Why?
The RCM may descend from the ICM.
May?
It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us. Revachol West was mostly workers and criminals.
nice political thoughts rush through your neocortex.
Nice.
It's going to be hard to say them. Carrying around all that weight on a busted crutch is making you pant.
Oh, that's so tragic. If I had more endurance, or if I put my endurance clothes on, I would have been able to get that. I could catch my breath. What I'm hearing is we descend from the glorious Revolutionary Army. It's a little embarrassing in 51, no? Maybe we need a rebrand. Let's catch my breath.
This is better preserved than the others. You can still read the sign.
He bows to inspect the barrel. A white star. Point to the star on the label.
No, an upside-down star.
With its horns in the sky, the symbol of the commune.
Are those specks stars too?
No, that's the uninhabited archipelago.
A DeLorean era symbol of Insulinda, known as the face in the sea.
Looks old. What's it still doing here?
After 44 years? That's not nearly enough to hide what happened here, Lieutenant Gefreiter. One of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw. The city is full of things like this. Old bullets, guns, fuel.
Remnants of the revolution. Finished thought. The city is full of remnants of the revolution. Artifacts that, like, put it in the position that it is now. You know, scars and history. Scars make the best tattoos, as, the Hardy Boy said. I forgot his name. Careful, these stairs have collapsed. This was once an armament rest.
An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right.
Click the button.
The lieutenant puts his hand on the metal barrel, checking for warmth.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Where do these wires lead?
Downstairs, somewhere?
What kind of generator is this?
Liquid carbon. I would imagine it takes mazout.
He points to the open fuel cap on the side of the dynamo.
The kind that's favored by vagrants and fuel thieves. It's been a long winter, long and cold.
If anyone stayed here, they'd need a generator.
Tap on the side.
A hollow ring. The canister is empty. Dust falls from the generator and down into the ammo lift.
What does this mean, a generator here?
I don't know. I'm not a philosopher.
That is his idea of a joke.
I am. This generator proves the universe is material. Whoa! I didn't know I was gonna kick it that hard!
He nods approvingly. He even smiles.
I meant, why is it here?
Someone with basic electrical skills has restored it in order to keep the room warm. Maybe it's the fire guy.
The wind outside picks up suddenly, with a faint howl. Inside, it's warm.
Leave. Oh my god, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. I got Kim to laugh. It's my favorite. Books, mostly fantastique and historical fiction. Dishes stained with sauce and fire, a survivor's kitchen. Fallen Arrower shirt. So I got the Fallen shirt. I do still need the shoes for the full set, right? So I have the... Let's see. I'm gonna sort my inventory to see what I have for the Fallen set. So I have the gloves, the hat, the shirt, the pants. I know I can get the shoes. I don't know. I don't know what else there
Books
is.
and magazines lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. They are not particularly well organized.
Sift through them.
Most are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes the classic Animal Adventures, popular depictions of man versus nature by amateur naturalists T&T Harpin, husband and wife. Widely read by people from all walks of life. Who doesn't like nature? Who doesn't want to survive?
True.
Among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories, you find a magazine cathodique for electrical engineering. Then it's back to pulp. Light erotica, an international thriller about circuit benders.
Someone's made themselves a home.
Conceptualizing. Does anything stand out as unusual?
Oh yes, under the bed, there is a rather extensive collection of critical theory, that is, dour, life non-affirming left-wing literature, published by small imprints such as Abattoir Firm and Ouzia. It's not exactly like reading.
That's so I wonder if that plus was supposed to be like everything is communist, like all of these books are communist books, or if it's like everything that I see is communist. I wonder. Kim, look. Or look, Kim, powerful communist theory, rigorous and truthful.
Ooh, yeah. I agree. Humanitarian sciences. It stands out. Not a lot of critical theory around in Ravachol West.
Your incendiary remark has failed to provoke him.
Mmm.
Wasn't there some in the communist student's room?
A student in the apartment building seemed to have some as well.
Well, yes. That one student did.
The little books seem inconsequential next to the big pile of frivolous entertainment covering them.
Critical theory books. What do you think this means?
Again, I am not a philosopher, but whoever has lived here, they have some education and a certain set of interests.
Interesting.
Interesting. Why is that interesting? Whoever lived here, they have some education and a certain set of interests. So whoever lives here is a communist and has an education. You see candles planted on a broken rangefinder. A moth-bitten bedsheet keeps the wind out.
Soft covers. Syrup.
Okay, I've already looked at that. The bed.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracol blanket.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
How recently?
A flash of pain interrupts you, making you wince instead of letting the words out.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
I get an hour? Your damaged physique has earned its rest, no matter what thoughts and dreams it may bring. Okay, Kim feels like he's kind of pushing me to getting some rest. No time to rest now, or maybe a little shut-eye, just an hour. Do we have time? I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea for Harry to rest a little bit. We have time.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there.
Curl up with your knees close to your chest.
The blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close. Until you feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress.
Shit.
Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening.
It's evening. That
Sleep.
sucks. Kim isn't here? Kim? The lieutenant is no longer here. Go outside to the beach. There's Krasmazov. The door is still here, closed. Feels strange somehow. You can't get in. Okay, I have to go up here. I really do not like this. This is making me scared. How do I leave? I don't like the audio that's playing. This one usually plays when something really, really sad is happening. Stop fucking running, Harry! Go down to the chain. There's something there. What chain? I want Kim back. I want Kim back. I don't like feeling alone without Kim. There's nothing over here. Oh, the chain is over here. Walk into the water now? What? You see her footprints on the water. This is a dream. I'm not going over there. I don't give a shit who she is. I want Kim. Where's Kim? I don't think I have a choice. I think I have to walk down there. Alright, before we walk down here, we're gonna take another deep breath. Last time I was editing that video this morning, I was editing the last video this morning. Holy shit, that deep breath was perfectly timed. Let's go. We're walking into the water. We're walking on top of the water. Further. Oh. Uh-oh.
Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry. Okay, don't say you need to talk right away. Melt the ice first. This way you're already talking. But you don't even want to talk to her. She would only be cold and mean. Let her go. Let her go. This is the holy queen of the territories of Muindi and Insulinda. Think of the historic knowledge we could glean. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win her back.
I'm listening to my volition. Go. Goodbye.
Is what you want to say, but you don't. Hammers clang in the distance. Children laugh.
I want to go.
Where? There's water all around. She turns her face, and it's illuminated by the sign of the video rental. Red and cyan. I can't help you. I'm totally useless. Everything I've said is lies. I want the exact same bad things you want. To stand here like a pillar of salt, saying,
Something is off.
I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to...
She stops mid-sentence, glances to her right, then looks at her bag.
She means she doesn't have time to tend to your emotions.
You don't have time to tend to my emotions?
She sighs and looks over her shoulder. What are you doing? Stop saying things like that.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. Might as well be another lifetime.
What's in the bag?
Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown, a toothbrush, travel documents, the crown of immortality.
Cool.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say. Then, over her shoulder.
Anyway.
Go. Goodbye.
Is what you want to say.
Ah.
But where? I can't help you.
Can you stay for a moment?
Totally
we need to talk.
useless.
We need to have one
Everything
more
I've
massive
said-
epic showdown.
No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova. Really, we don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us. Our love. Our unborn daughters. It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Revachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's just the way it is.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
I get the feeling you're not really Dolores Day.
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day?
She looks at you quizzically. It does not seem like a mystery she wants to get into. You're the X something.
Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second ago? Now I'm the X thing? You're confusing me. Look, I have to be at the Lausanne aerodrome at 10:20 p.m. I still have a light rail to catch. I haven't even bought the tickets yet.
We all told you. Everyone warned you.
Who, everyone?
Everyone.
Yeah.
Literally all of you.
I should have stayed down. I should have gone even deeper, to a place where I never met you, because it's impossible to meet people in the abyss of the void. I should have stayed down? What does that mean? I should have stayed down. I should have gone even deeper, to a place where I never met you, because it's impossible to meet people in the abyss of the void. I'm gonna say that.
Great. It's the abyss of the void. Soon it will be the gloaming, then it will be the world ending. My friends are waiting for me on the platform, Harry. It's impolite to...
This is so grotesque.
It is. Useless.
You're the mourning.
The morning? I don't understand.
No, I meant mourning. I'm grieving. But you're not even dead.
Oh my god, Harry, stop. I don't want to hear anything about the morning. Mourning someone who's still alive. Any of that. I can't do that anymore. I'm not 80 years old, I'm 32. People my age are not supposed to mourn.
People her age? On second thought, you're Dolores Day, Queen Regnant of the territories of Mundi and Insulinda, and nothing else.
Yes, Harry. I am. Things have gotten much better for me, now that I am the ruler of the known world.
She pulls up a
Oh
silver
god,
sleeve of
it's
her gown to
already
check the
so
time.
late. I have to go, Harry.
A tiny golden watch with red straps around her bony little wrists.
I bought you this figurine of a headless Fallen Rider. Give it to her.
I don't want it. It looks expensive. I don't want it.
I thought you liked figurines. I thought the figurines were for getting you back.
That's not what figurines do, Harry.
But then the figurines don't do anything.
She looks at the headless Fallen Rider between your fingers and doesn't know what to say.
Maybe this revolutionary figurine then. Maybe you can take this revolutionary figurine. It's got a nice little musket.
No, please. Please don't give me anything.
What about dice? I had some custom dice made in this place, a doomed commercial area.
Harry, I don't want things. I want to go to the aerodrome.
Okay, I won't give you things.
I
then.
didn't ask for things. It's too late to give me anything. I would have liked these things a long time ago. The headless Fallen Rider especially. But now, only boring hell
They do
remains.
nothing. Mass murderer.
That is very contested by modern historians. Very contested.
She tramples her little feet for
Plus-
warmth and adds.
You're only saying this because things didn't work out between us. I have to go to the aerodrome now. I don't have time to defend myself from these accusations.
Stop making her angry. She won't start loving you again if you call her a mass murderer. Seriously.
Would you say you haven't behaved like a mass murderer with me?
You were very bad to me too. We've talked about it like 7 million times now. I don't want to do that anymore.
I know you still love me. Kiss her. See, this isn't real. Like, this is a dream. But this makes me think that this is what Harry did, like in the real life situation. That this actually happened, that this wasn't Dolores Day when it actually happened, and that he did this. I'm gonna try it. Like, personally, I wouldn't, but I don't see what else. Like, this is mad sus. Mad sus behavior, in my opinion.
With your feet trembling from the steps you took, tepid and fearful, you stand against her, her body close to you, radiating warmth. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth. She is not kissing you back.
You're not kissing me back. End. But I succeeded.
The moment is ending.
I'm just gonna stop it
She
there.
is going to move her face away from yours.
Kind of thought something like that would happen. I'm kind of thinking that Harry would not have backed off if he knew that in the first place.
Trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held onto her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there.
The
Brother,
expression.
you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
You're the apricot chewing gum scented one.
No, I'm just Dora.
Dora? That's it then.
No, Harry, not yet. There is one more thing you have to see.
She slides her hands down her chest and onto her lower stomach and smiles.
I'm pregnant.
Swallow.
You know what this means.
Is it mine?
Of course not.
Phew! She looks down at her belly, then up into your old eyes.
I terminated yours.
Holy shit.
Don't you remember? You poor fuck. Poverty-stricken fuck. Now, go ahead. Ask me more questions. Let's talk about something else.
More questions. Ask more.
Don't go.
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30. I'm gonna go now.
I was
do.
wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
Is that my volition? Was that my volition talking? Because authority says you should have sworn a holy oath, Harry. She herself begged you not to let her go. Okay, I understand. Nod silently like a martyr.
No, you don't. You're just being a martyr. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20 flight.
Will we ever see each other again?
I won't see you, but you will see me.
How can that be?
Oh, Harry. This is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Morova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year? 2? 5 years ago?
How will I see you again then?
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time. So long ago.
But this is intolerably bad.
Oh yes. This is
Intolerable.
real darkness. It's not death, or war, or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry. See you tomorrow.
I did not like this dream. I want to see Kim again. Okay, it doesn't look like that much time has passed. Come on, get up, Harry. Get up, Harry. Let's stop thinking about that.
You're up quick. How was your sleep?
Let's solve the fucking case. Oh my gosh. Actually, it was total annihilation, Kim.
I did not want to wake you. Perhaps I should have? Was it a job dream?
No, an ex-wife dream.
The lieutenant nods solemnly. I understand. We've all been through similar things. It can be overcome.
I love it. Just spit out the blood and get back to work. You're badass like that. Let's solve the fucking case.
Are you sure you're okay? You thrashed around and you bolted up, halfway covered in blood from your wounds.
Just spit out the blood and get back to work. You're badass
Okay.
like that.
He's still worried. You must have really thrashed and squealed in your sleep.
Damn. Damn, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. So I did only sleep for about an hour. Oh, man. Ooh, Army Surplus Winter Scarf. This is Inland and Volition. Double empathy. Boom, boom. We now have +5 empathy. For a total of 15 right now. Holy shit. Perfect, perfect. That's exactly what I want to be. Let's open up this. Magnesium. Let's open up this. Magnesium and a money. Give me that money. This great blast door must weigh over 10 tons. Rust peels off of it.
You see a small metal door nested inside a larger one. A heavy steel blast door. There is a conventional keyhole above the handle. It's very small.
What's on the other side?
Another part of the island, probably. The lock looks like it could still be usable.
How do we open this?
Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open?
He looks at the door, then at its bigger brother, then at the lock. I find us not opening it highly unlikely.
Alright, I retract my statement. Let's look around and get it open.
It was naive. Interesting. Do you think him saying that to make Harry feel better? I don't know. Can I go? Oh, god damn it. If there's a key over here, I'd imagine that we're going to need to find the person who lives here to
Green
do
paint
it.
flicks off the monoblock aluminium cabinet.
To get the key.
There are rows of switches on the front panel, a frequency band, and even a keyboard.
Run your fingers across the keyboard.
The keys rattle like teeth. This keyboard hasn't been functional in decades.
What is it then? What is this then?
The console of an anti-computation device. The generator upstairs, with wires coming out. They terminate here.
Could this open the blast door?
Possibly. Urgence, ouvert, allumé, radiodiffusé. It sounds like this device was used to control the electronics here. Maybe it still does.
The generator is like empty, right? Turn emergency open.
We need to restore power before
That's what I
using
thought.
this, officer. The generator, it didn't look like there was fuel in it. We should look around outside. There are barrels all over. Maybe one of them still has something in it.
Failing that, we could go back to the mainland and get some from... Not an agreement. We
The
can't go back.
console looks
we can't
on
go
as
to
you
the
talk,
mainland and then come
neat
back.
and unpowered. Its dials are covered in dust.
Leave. This hatch is jammed shut. Oh, what is here? What is here? Magnesium and a couple cents. A firing slit. We can't see inside. A firing slit. It must have been a direct hit to take out such a huge chunk. What's in my notebook? Find fuel for the generator. Open the blast door. The distant sounds of cargo ships. Signal horns echo on the water. That's the other side of the island. Why does the soundtrack have to be so good for this game? It feels so emotional. Also, I'm pretty sure I already know where the fuel is. Where I can get the fluids. This winch is broken. Rust has eaten what remains of the chain.
A strange feeling looking at the water. Maybe you should just wander off into the sea. Leave it all and walk in.
Why?
Perhaps there's someone there, under the water, waiting for you.
There isn't.
Where it has always been. In front of the video rental, on the corner, at the crossing.
But it's cold.
Yes, cold and still. But love is warm, like the inside of her mouth.
No, 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 no.
Yes, 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 yes. No, no. We're not starting with that. Not now. Not this time. This thought is over.
Shake your head. Thank you, my volition, for keeping me in check. Yeah, Inland Empire's kind of been screwing me over recently. I'm just gonna be real. Maybe it's this fucking ledger. I don't know. Although I gotta say, I just thought about the fucking horrific necktie. Fuck that tie. Fuck that tie for telling me to do drugs and shit. The pain in your pelvis makes you wince. Continue. The inside of the fortress. You make out the console and the blast door. The depot that supplied this chain is long gone from the coast. Weathered artillery map showing coordinates in the Bay of Revachol. An old medicine cabinet, newly stocked with druamine. Lum fuel canister.
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab, only half covered by the crumbling roof. At the head of it, double embrasures, firing slits like two eyes in the wall.
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
Inspect the mattress.
A single-person mattress, modern, civilian use. Brand name, Marjorie. There's a fuel stain on the cover, along with cigarette burns, and an empty can of beans on the ground next to it, filled to the brim with cigarette butts.
Back off.
That embrasure, what can you see through it?
Inspect the wall.
There's a firing slit in the wall in front of you, like a little window.
Look through the hole. Wait, touch the concrete first.
Quite old and grimy, from years without cleaning by anything other than the rain.
Look through the hole in the concrete.
The springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck to look out. Trepidation. A tingling feeling in your stomach. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape painting. 1 kilometer across the water. The ruins look familiar.
On the left?
A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery fire. Capeside apartments. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A and 33B.
On the right?
The red chimney and collapsed back of the 4-story tenement in front of the whirling in rags. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 10. The doomed commercial area.
And between the two?
The box-shaped silhouette of the whirling in rags. Its sloped roof, a tiny fleck of light catches your eye on the rooftop. Sunlight reflecting off the upstairs window of Clausia's room.
Motherfucker.
What does that mean? Do you have line of sight to the window?
Yes, there's an opening between 33A and 10. I can see to the roof.
I can see it. Through the scope of a rifle. The shooter would be prone, lying on the mattress, barrel resting on the embrasure. I think we have it. The origin of the shot. This is the sniper's nest.
He pats you on the back. 3 small pats in a row. Booyah! Master cop work. Why didn't we come here before?
Why? We don't go everywhere in a 1,000-meter radius of the crime scene. That's not procedure.
6 people are dead. 8 people are dead. We could have prevented it. It's not worth beating ourselves up. You're right.
He looks north, over the fortification, then at the mattress. He's conflicted for a second. There's guilt there. It takes him a moment to rationalize it away.
Could the shooter still be here?
Where?
He looks behind his back. In Martinez?
I have always assumed it's someone local.
He nods.
He feels uncomfortable suddenly.
We should move now.
Oh no, wait a sec. Did Harry do it? Ah, fuck. I think Harry did it. There's still some fuel in this battered canister, a liter or two. The metal looks decades old. The logo of the automotive manufacturer Lum is faded to the side. Oh my fucking god. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like where this is going. Oh no. blast door, find fuel for the generator. You feel eyes on your back. Someone's watching, but you can't say where. Oh no. I'm so scared. Water rushes below, far down below. I'm so uneasy, I'm so scared.
This old cylindrical generator waits with its fuel cap open. Makeshift electrical wiring runs out of its side and across the floor.
Pour fuel into the tank.
The lieutenant assists you, holding the canister up to the fuel tank as you tilt. Dark brown, viscous fluid pours out, and the room fills with a chemical smell. There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start rope on the other side. The lieutenant flicks the switch.
Pull the rope.
The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
That should do it.
Leave. Stop running, Harry. Stop running, please.
A dim golden glow animates the console. Faint, like a ghost light. Urgence ouvert reads one dial key. Allumer reads another.
It's on. Turn emergency open.
Turn emergency open.
The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
This hasn't been done in a while, right?
A sudden wave of anxiety makes your skin crawl.
After you.
Before, outside, when we were walking across the sand, I felt someone watching me.
So did I. Not back there, but I felt it since we came here.
I'm scared.
Don't be. I have a gun.
He takes out his sidearm, checks the barrel, then holsters it again. What's there? Point to the
I
door.
don't know.
A thin wisp of smoke rises from a charred black fire pit. The wind picks up, then dies down again.
I also have a gun.
I know. It was not easy to acquire.
Let's go. I'm gonna take my gun out. I've already upgraded my hand-eye. I've already upgraded my hand-eye coordination to the max, so I can't do it anymore. Walk slow, it might be dangerous. That was my plan. Oh. I saw small white flowers blossom all around you. A rubber dinghy. It's deflated. Broken. Yo, is the Insulindian Phasmid gonna be over here? Are we being watched by the Insulindian Phasmid?
An old man, wearing tracksuit trousers, leans on the frame stock of his rifle. He gathers a big ball of spit in his mouth, then spits it out into the extinguished fire before him. He raises his black eyes, hooded by creased eyelids, to meet yours, unclouded by cataracts. His eyesight is sharp. He's practically tearing up from spite. Hatred got the best of him a long time ago. This man hates everything.
Are you the fire guy?
The what now? I can't hear you.
Did you recently tell 2 kids to put out their fire, 2 twins?
I may have. All sorts of little rats have come sniffing around, trying to give up the position. Fire guy. Regressive bourgeoisie henchman. can't even talk like a grown-up.
Wow. You've retained your eyesight.
My eyesight? Yes. Helps me see all the shit.
A shudder of disgust passes his right side. His left side remains motionless.
Did you close the blast door?
I did. And you opened it. How?
I fueled the generator, then used the console.
I should have burned that console down.
He shakes his head. How did you know I was coming?
The boat engine. On the water.
Oh. Nice gun you got there.
It's not nice. It's a piece of shit. But it gets the job done.
Is that a Bell McGraw?
It's a 3-Angong 446.
Southeast Samaran made. Exotic. Must be defunct too. No modern rifle manufacturer of that name springs to mind.
A Samaran rifle. How did you get hold of one?
It was sent to us by our brothers in the Sinyao commune. Military aid.
The Sinyao commune?
You heard me. It's good now. Like chalk, wiped from the board.
His gaze turns inward.
He's right. Almost no one remembers there was a third metastasis of the world revolution in the Safre Empire, extinguished in '06.
It's not wiped from the board. I remember it.
They wouldn't like hearing their name in your mouth. Damn dog.
The time will come to win his trust, comrade. It is not now. You need to take care of the gun first.
Sir, I need you to put down that gun so we can talk further. We're with the police. I'm with the police. You can keep the gun, but keep it down. Not one move. Can you put down that gun? Yeah.
The lieutenant pulls his pistol from the holster.
You are a glorified night watchman. This is a service rifle. I can only lay it down before an enemy commander of corresponding rank.
I would have probably had another plus to this if I had, I could actually bump another one in there just to make it, like, guaranteed. But I feel like right now, if I roll a 3 or higher, it's very likely. I am an enemy commander of rank. Put it down.
The words, "I am an enemy commander," sound cold as iron from your lungs. The old man still hugs his gun.
And what rank would that be?
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
A big wheel of the 4th Regiment of the Pederast Army. To hell with it. It's a walking stick anyway. It's out of bullets.
The old man lays the rifle down carelessly, then stares at it, just lying there.
He stares on, his wrinkled mouth moving without a sound. A strange sadness, like a song.
What did you say?
The future teaches you to be alone.
The present.
Let him say it.
The present to be afraid and cold.
The old man pulls back the hood of his plastic cane and looks up into the sky. It's blue-gray, the same color as the sea. Those words the future teaches you.
Real music. It's La Revacholière, you shit-licking bougie dog. Chanson de soldat of the black and whites.
Marching song. Forget about that for a moment. You need to address that remark first.
I'm not a shit-licking bougie dog. I'm just a half-dead police officer I'm a half-dead police officer who's just doing his job.
The job of a bougie dog.
I know La Revacholière. It's the marching song of the World Revolution.
There you go. 1 of 3. In Grad, they sang Brave Children, favorites of history. And in Sinyao, it was some Samaran shit, I guess.
How does it go, the song?
How did it go?
He looks at his gun on the ground and shakes his head slowly.
Something about shooting rabbits. I don't know. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. It's gone now.
Who are you?
My name is Josef Lilianovich Dross, Political Commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the 4th Army of the Commune of Revachol. I am a deserter, a partisan, and a prisoner of war. This is my termless surrender.
His eyes turned to the reeds again, dead and dull.
The commune of Revachol? Do you mean the ICM? You're a holdover from the...
From the Insulindian Citizens Militia, the army of the revolution. I was recruited in Jamrock in '07, trained in the École de Contrôle Orient, and consigned to emergency defense duties in '08. I left my unit on the eve of the landing. When I returned here on May 14th, the commune had fallen. Still armed and ideologically trained, I wrote a criticism of myself and resumed partisan duties.
51 minus 8 equals 43.
You've been on this island for 43 years. I love it how that's a... Holy shit, holy shit. That is a level 10 logic check.
No. I've been on other islands, too. I was in Resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was on E48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed over it. Then I came back here. That was 22 years ago.
So you're a communist soldier from the communist army?
No, I am not a soldier. I am an ideological officer. I belong to the party, not the army.
But you said you were trained and assigned to the Defense Corps.
Trained
Corp?
in historical materialism, then assigned as a political commissar by the party. These things used to mean something.
That means you're a trained communist, right?
He nods slowly, then another tremor.
I'm also a communist.
No, you're not. You're a liberast.
Liberast?
A liberal and a pederast. It's what most liberals are.
I'm not a liberal. I told you I'm a communist.
Detective, we have not come here to discuss ideology.
No, turns the old man.
We have come to ask questions regarding a murder investigation.
The old man spits into the fire pit. He does not say anything more. A jitter passes his lower body.
Again, you've been hiding here for 43 years?
43 years and 10 months.
That's steadfast.
It's not how a human being should live. But I had to. I couldn't just forget. I couldn't just forget what I saw.
He just couldn't.
You couldn't give up?
He nods. But he can now.
What have you been doing during all this time?
Hiding, fishing, waiting.
He looks across the water.
Where the afternoon grows late, on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, people walk home. Street lights will soon be lit. Further inland, the streets are alive with workers, men, women, children, street hawks and migrant laborers. The temperature is steady. Alto cumulus clouds form above Precinct 41. Two police officers step out of the Whirling in Rags cafeteria. Satellite officer Jean-Vic Mayer inspects giant letters across the plaza mosaic in dark red government-marked heavy fuel oil. Patrol officer Judith Minot points west. The fishing village. She glances at her watch. We meet in 15 minutes. It's a 10-minute walk. The officers go, leaving behind the writing, still smelling of petroleum. One day, it says, I will return to your side.
Always waiting.
For what?
For her to return.
Her who?
Girl, child, revolution.
Girl child revolution?
Always.
What the fuck does that mean? She better come. I too have given my life to Mazovian socioeconomics.
A waste. The material base for an uprising has eroded. The working class has betrayed mankind and themselves. The historic opportunity for a revolution has passed. It will not come back anymore, however hard I try, whatever I do.
You said you deserted your unit?
I was just 16 years old, 15 when I volunteered. I had a lapse of faith. And of courage, too.
Lapse of faith?
You could say I misunderstood the historic role of the proletariat and thought Mazovian socioeconomics were fallible. For a second, I doubted the irreducible laws of historic materialism. A second is all it took.
For what?
For reaction to take hold.
Yes, we all have a tiny bourgeois person in us trying to run away. What's reaction?
Petty bourgeois terror. It's in all men.
It wasn't reaction, you were just afraid.
It's the same thing. You haven't seen it. Not really. Not naked. It's impossible not to be afraid.
It remains unclear what it is. He makes leaps he doesn't expect you to follow.
And this was when?
The lieutenant instinctively looks to his notebook but does not take it out.
May the 13th, 08, 44 years ago. The horizon was black with coalition airships. Their petroleum rose to the sky and it looked like it formed the clouds. Storm clouds. When they started shelling, it was dark magic.
Dark magic?
The combined might of international capital. All at once, all the greed and terror in the world tore into Revachol. It lifted streets from the ground and turned houses into ghosts. We were in the flak tower.
He gestures toward it.
Huddled on the floor. The artillery was 80 kilometers away in Ozon, but I knew the commune would fall. We would all be turned into ash. So I said I was going to the map room.
He looks east.
A terrible shame, still within him. The lobes of his ears are red with it. The shame and smallness of what he became.
You didn't go to the map room?
No. I climbed the chain link across the water and hid inland, in the bunkers there, like the weakest of the weak. A mouse, frightened at the ordnance all night, and the sound of the rotors in the morning, whirring.
He looks at the sky. What was that?
Airships. I climbed out into hell. The landing was complete. The chain was submerged. I had to swim back. The fortress was half submerged too, shattered. They'd all drowned in the lower levels, or got torn to shreds above. The anti-aircraft gun had malfunctioned. So had I. I left them without ideological direction.
He opens his eyes and stares right through you.
It was real. I'd seen it. I'd seen it in reality.
Some kind of great terror. Worse than you've ever seen.
Seen what?
The mask of humanity fall from capital. It has to take it off to kill everyone, everything you love. All the hope and tenderness in the world. It has to take it off just for 1 second to do the deed. And then you see it, as it strangles and beats your friends to death. The sweetest, most courageous people in the world. You see the fear and power in its eyes. Then you know.
What?
That the bourgeois are not human.
Say nothing, let him finish.
I had to. I had to fight it. I had to never stop.
The old man falls silent. His black eyes keep piercing your skin as he looks to some great distance behind you, shaking his head slowly, retreating from it. What is this place, this island?
It's not an island, Dwat. It's a defensive fortification of the commune of Revachol. And I am its last surviving defender.
What was it used for?
The congenitally deformed King Philip II built it to restrict access to the Bay of Revachol. We captured it in '02, retrofitted the fort with an AA gun to defend against an airborne landing. Against the whole world.
You mean the landing? Retaking of Revachol?
Coalition military called it Operation Deathblow. I later found out on the radio they called it Deathblow. You're one of them. Tell me, who speaks like that? We had 50 million people on Caillou alone.
You're one of them. Interesting. Murderers. I know what you mean.
You don't know. You haven't seen it. Iblis.
Iblis.
The black-eyed angel.
He nods.
Shaitan Order, the Darkened One.
What? How have you survived all this time?
How does anyone survive? I steal.
What do you steal?
Supplies, vegetables. I collect rainwater. It's the life of a dog, not a human being.
Coughs once more, then puts his hand on his belly.
How is your health, Mr. Dross?
I've been throwing up blood since winter. Red, like beetroot. Been passing it in stool, too.
The RCM can provide medical services. You need to be looked over.
I need to die. You don't have medical facilities. You have guns. That's all they give you. Toy guns.
We have Drumaine and other opioid-based painkillers. You must be in pain.
I have been running out of that stuff.
The light goes on his eyes. He smacks his dry lips. This is a serious situation. You need to be looked over, and we can do it.
There's nothing to look over. The triage is in, and it's black. Administer morphine. Moribund.
How have you coped mentally?
I haven't. I have holes in my brain. Years missing. Others filled with pain only. A decade of...
His eyes roll into his skull and back.
I don't even know what. Inferno?
You notice the lieutenant is about to say something.
I would imagine it gets tremendously difficult, mentally, to live in isolation.
Traitors. It's better alone. I watch the people of this city turn the lights back on, more and more each year. Ruins, glimmering in the dark, like a fucking merry-go-round. It's disgusting.
He looks down at his shoes, face parched from the sun and the wind. There's a wince of pain in there somewhere.
Are they not heartbroken? How could they have moved on?
How have you concealed yourself all these years?
It was hard in the Thames. I didn't have partisan training. They were searching for stragglers, those bloodhounds. Floodlights on the water at night.
There were posters, campaigns.
We communards still hoped, and they needed to snuff that hope out. The East capitulated. Martinez and Cold City were turned to dust. But Jamrock, Forburg, even Coron, and Boogie Street, of course. Those fucking kips had Marsov coursing through their veins. And others too. Some cordons of Revachol was still fighting. There were cells. I tried to contact them. Soon they all went silent. The frequency's dead.
How did you get between here and the mainland?
At night, I used a dinghy. I only went after dark then. When I got to the city, I stayed underground. Patrols, you lot, the commons too. They'd started snitching.
In the city, you move underground?
From bunker to bunker. Not anymore. No one cares now. I don't even have to hide. They think I'm another antisocial vagrant. I could walk straight into that town if I wanted. I just...
He falls silent, his gaze fixed on the shacks huddled together across the water. Why don't you just walk there?
I don't want to. They're all traitors. Pigs, rabbits, and dogs. Men without ideals are only animals.
He does not want to see life moving on. People forgetting, drinking, laughing.
It seems like a man who is, whose mind is clouded by his ideology. Interesting. Like he can't, like he said that he knows that like the time for a revolution has gone, and he doesn't want, feels like he almost doesn't want to accept it. He doesn't want to see people like living as though it's gone. This weapons cache under St. Ghislaine 22B in the basement. Have you been there?
So you finally found it. There must have been a small squadron's worth of arms in there. Elmer Graves, right?
They were damaged beyond use.
I know.
So you've been there?
Sleeping. Some nights. Ammo scrounging on others. Those McGraves were shit, even before they corroded. Some had bullets in the chamber, however.
There's a small bunker under the Feld building. Have you stayed there?
The propaganda bunker. I used to, but not anymore.
Propaganda bunker?
They stored leaflets there. Broadcasting equipment, too. Made broadcasts, I think. Propaganda officers. I buried them with their leaflets. They killed themselves. 2 young boys.
Killed themselves?
A lot of our boys did. I spent some winters there. Never liked it. Kept thinking of them.
He stares at the ruins of the Feld building.
No need to go underground anymore. It's better in the ruins, on the ground.
Tell me another thing.
The old man looks across the water, at the city, the ruins, the motorways rising above it.
You said this is your termless surrender.
You're with the RCM. The coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol. A so-called Lieutenant W. Freighter.
We're not coalition appointed, we just try to help people. That's right, we're with the good guys. We enforce the law, we keep these animals from killing each other. I know what it looks like, but I have secret plans to turn the RCM into a Mazovian revolutionary unit. We're with the RCM, let's leave it at that. I know what it looks like, but I have secret plans to turn the RCM into a Mazovian revolutionary unit.
Rock and roll posturing.
Interesting.
You're the RCM. You represent the Moralist International, the enemies of humanity who took this city. I represent their adversary, le Parti Communiste Insolente. Take me to them as a prisoner of war. I have relinquished my weapon. I can no longer serve. No superiors can relieve me of my duty. You bulldoze them all to a mass grave for trying to free humanity.
His hand shakes and he breaks into a coughing fit.
A spray of blood from his mouth on the black charcoal in the fire pit. Rene, the royalist on the coast, said,
You never signed the Revacholian instrument of surrender.
Only the army. Liberal reactionaries signed it for them. Traitors who should have been burned alive. I am a political commissar of the Communist Party, and the party never surrendered.
Is this guy supposed to be kind of a parallel to Rene?
Is that part of why you've been here all this time? Because the party didn't surrender?
I'm sure, like, I don't think that that's like his whole purpose, but I think that that's like a part of his character. You know what I mean?
He just wipes the blood from his chin.
Is that why you've been here all this time? That's insane. Is that insane? Honorable.
Honor is a feudal atavism.
Yeah.
My motive is class.
It's reasonable. Yeah. I have another serious question for you.
There's nothing serious in this world. It's a farce.
What have you been using this gun for?
I've used it for killing people.
Here we go. A trail of blood. The lieutenant smells it too.
Killing people?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. You want a moralist euphemism? Defending your family and your property. I haven't done that. I've used it to kill people.
Interesting. During or after the war?
There is no after the war.
Based.
Class war is never over.
I don't know what else to say about that. I just really like that.
So he's continued killing after hostilities ended. Okay.
I mean, he's probably just going to admit to it.
Go in straight. No euphemisms. He doesn't like those. No. Be careful now. Slow and steady does it. Make him repeat it first. Don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Get personal.
Slow and steady, no euphemisms. He wants to tell me. Wait, so which one do I say then?
Nothing comes to you. Silence. His black eyes look at you, and in them a chill, like electricity running up your spine, crawling into your skull.
What?
All is not as it seems.
Detective.
The lieutenant turns to you with well-disguised impatience.
Damn it. Ask it already, he wants to say.
So you're saying you killed people after the fighting stopped, after active fighting stopped?
What did I just say?
Keeps shaking his head erratically. Suddenly, he brushes something out of his eye.
What did I just tell you? Don't drop the ball now.
Sorry. Did you use that gun to shoot and kill a colonel of the security contractor, Cornell?
The who now?
He leans in and cups his ear.
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair on his part. Right choice. We're in. Do it, sire.
The corpse in ceramic armor hanging behind the whirligin rags. Did you shoot him? The fascist death squad who took a bullet in the mouth on the night of March 4th. His name was Elise Courtenaire. He was part of a security detail here in Martinez. A beautiful, strong man sent here by the Honorable Private Military Company, Cornell. The fascist death squad who took a bullet in the mouth on the night of March 4th.
Oh, yes. That one. Ugly piece of work, that boy.
He looks up at the sky and clacks his tongue.
Did you kill him?
The lieutenant takes a sudden step toward him.
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the Commune of Revachol. I do not collaborate with murderers and pederasts of the liberal regime.
Exhaust him with proof. Pile it all on him. Get a confession. The scent of blood in the air. But what else? There was something you can't remember.
We've done the ballistics. The shot came from this island.
I saw you poking around there, looking for evidence. You're damn diligent when it comes to dead fascies. Did you like the view?
You had direct visibility. There are embrasures in the concrete, specifically meant for a top follower to use. And you had a long-range rifle in your possession.
The lieutenant softens his voice.
You have been here a long time, Mr. Dross. Too long. You need medical aid.
I'm ready to die. I've done my part.
He's practically admitting to it. Dead fascies for fascists. Done his part.
You said fascies. You're admitting you killed him. Not everything is as it seems. Right? You said fascies. You're admitting you killed him.
You're sad for your fascia brother, aren't you? One twig got broken. Now the others are sad.
He waves his hand. There's a twitch, then one more in his right eye.
Almost. He almost burst out there. Keep piling arguments. Anything.
Come on, what am I forgetting? Hit yourself on the side of your
Wait,
head.
here it comes. The goddamn Maybells. The dried Maybells on Clausia's roof.
My head hurts now.
Who cares? There were Maybells in the grass when you got here. And on Clausia's balcony. Nothing else comes up. You see the lieutenant watch you try to stimulate thought processes by hitting yourself.
Officer, a word?
Excuse us for a moment, Mr. Dross.
I think we may have this.
The lieutenant whispers, then gives the suspect a short glance. Do you think he did it?
From nothing to this in a day. This is good, Lieutenant Gefreiter. We just need a confession first, and then maybe a solid motive later.
I'm trying to get him to confess.
Yes, good going. That should be our first priority.
How do you think the questioning is going?
Good. We are doing very good. He wants to confess, I can see that. We just need to pile it on a little more. The more we have on him, the closer he is.
You hear that? He thinks you're this close.
What am I missing? What haven't I done?
Well, I can think of one thing. The gun. We should pick it up and discuss it in front of him. Make a show of it.
Yes, sire. Make a production of this examination.
Okay, let's do this.
Remember, he wants to tell us, but he doesn't want to help us. It needs to look like we already have everything.
There is palpable excitement in his tone. He likes him for this. A lot. But there's something more, too. He thinks the deserter has more than just this case in him. 44 years here.
You think he has more? More than this case?
Oh, yes. And he hasn't spoken to anybody in a long time. If we get him open, who knows what will pour out.
Pat him on the back. Leave. That's like low-key icky. Like, this guy is an old man who's like, I have 3 fascists, bruh. 4 moralists, bruh. Like, I'm pausing. I'm pausing my game. The Let's Play Gamer Sesh is pausing here. So this old guy, this old fellow is like, he hasn't talked to anyone in so long. Like, he's not doing good. He says he's ready to die. He wants to tell us that he killed this guy, but he doesn't want to help us because we're cops who work for, like, the moralists. Which makes a lot of sense, right? And Kim's talking about getting more cases out of him. Like, what do we even get out of solving this now? Like, the people who wanted justice are dead. Classia's gone. She cared about him. His brother's dead. Harry, killed him. Everybody else on his team is dead or, like, wounded really, really bad. Like, what is our job as cops here even to do? It's just to punish this guy. Which I don't like. That's my job. And we're just doing our job, right? I mean, this guy keeps talking about capital. About how the forces of capital have to use a mask of humanity in order to operate. And then once the time comes to squash the things that threaten capital, they have to take off that mask. I'm hoping I have a good handful of notes to talk about at the beginning of the next episode. But, so next time I will continue talking to him. I'll probably unequip my gun. I'll keep talking to him. I'll pick up his gun. And I'll see what happens, I guess. But I'm not really liking where this is going. Because I just feel like, why are we even solving this crime anymore? Like, we kind of know that he did it. We're just looking for a confession so that we can lock him up. We're looking for a motive because it's all part of the process, because it's part of our job. Kind of sucks. We couldn't, like, I don't even think that we could have done this. I don't even think we could have figured all of this out before the tribunal. I don't think we... this sucks. This is a feels bad moment. Well, I just remembered. Thanks to my patrons, Srah and Like a Farmer. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.